Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. You guys know we're bringing back another old series that we did last year, and that is us critiquing our thoughts on all the NBA Nike City Edition jerseys of this year. We do it every year. Check out the description for the ones from the past, from last year, and then we already did part one. We're doing this in increments of 5, so this is part 2. And yeah, we're gonna bring up the slogan. We're gonna bring up the our thoughts and whether we would cop it or drop it, and that's simple.
And yes, sir, very simple. Let's hop on to it. Next team on the list, we got Cleveland.
Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, they said Cleveland amplified, and the reason they went with that slogan is because this jersey design is inspired by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, and an underrated move that people don't know about the Cavs that they did this year was they hired this artist, Daniel Arsham or Asham, if I'm butchering the last name. But he blew up this year with these Pokemon things that he does where he has like a whole design. You know what I'm talking about? And this year, he's a creative director. He got hired. I think he's from Cleveland too. And he did something a little dope with these jerseys, which if you don't know, then it's kind of probably going to go over most people's head. It definitely went over mine. But once you learn, it's like it makes the jersey that much more cooler. So, like I said, it's inspired by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The Cleveland on the front of the jersey, every letter has a specific font that comes from different bands that are obviously in the Hall of Fame there, and just very well known. We got the Who they use the E. We got David Bowie, who used the V. Metallica, they use the E. The Beatles, they use the L. Nirvana, they use the A. And Pink Floyd, they use the D. And then obviously for the C, they went with the Cleveland Cavaliers font that you see all the time. So that is a dope detail on the jersey. You know what I mean?
Definitely. That's probably the dopest one that we have seen so far.
In terms of detail, yes. Overall, though, I'm going to say, it's all right. It's all right.
It's okay.
Is it a cop for you, though?
If I didn't know what you said, regarding that, I would not cop it. However, now that I know about that, and I know the Cavs marketing department are gonna market the shit out of that, that is a must cop.
You're right.
Definitely
actually.
A must cop.
Okay, when you say it like that, I would cop it because of those reasons too. And I like the stitching, the yellow stitching they did on the Nike sign in the C, like that almost off-white type of design language.
And you know what? It does not feel forced. Like what they did with all the lettering, they like meshed it pretty well.
That's true. It's like it's not supposed to work, but it worked. And then out of all the company logos, this is like the cutest one we'll probably find. It's just a shoe with a freaking wing on it.
Dog. I'm like, damn,
yeah.
dog.
I mean, if they do a LeBron version of this, like obviously he's not on the Cavs right now, guys, but sometimes they do old school previous players, especially the most popular ones. That would look clean. James, oof.
We'll see. Let's move on
to the next future GOAT, possibly. And that is, we're going to Dallas. The Dallas Mavericks said mythical movement this year where they got this, clean.
Is this for the unicorn?
Clean ass white and gold jersey with a little bit of gray. And I did think of the unicorn too, bro, because like mythology, his nickname's the unicorn. Obviously, Kristaps is not the face of the franchise, but it works. It just works. And this one, this is a cop for me. It's a cop. Yeah, it's not like I don't love it, but I really like it. There's really love. Like I really like this just because I think that gold, it's not that really shiny yellowish gold. It's like that low key, more subtle hue of gold. I like that. I don't know what they do with the S over here though. Like it almost looks like it's crooked or some shit. You know what I mean?
It's a drop for me, man. It's nice, but it's too boring for me, to be honest.
I think that's also why I like it. It's boring enough. Like I could see myself rocking this with like jeans and
that's a drop.
Now I kind of wish the gray though was black or something. But other than that, dope. Now we got I think one of my favorites from last year. This time they switched it up. They went with the red, and it makes sense. Their slogan is Denver Sunset.
The Nuggets are just hitting it like just in general, man. They're playing well, and their jerseys are raw.
Right on the court, off the court. This franchise is just on the rise lately, and this one, clean design. Actually, this is a drop for me because I wouldn't usually wear something like it's hard for me. I don't usually wear red, but it's a cop because it just came out so clean. The logo looks clean. On the Denver, how they put it under that classic city landscape that they always use. You know what I mean? I think they've done it for every jersey.
No, and the color, man. It's like I like it.
Yeah,
per se.
I think they kind of been doing that. What the Heat have been doing with their Vice jerseys, where it's like it's like the same design every year, but with the different colorways. They do it enough where it's still different than the one before, enough to like be like, okay, I want all of them.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
Yes,
Facts.
sir.
And then we got Detroit Motor City. They said tough together. And man, this team is gonna have to come together to tough it out in the East.
They're gonna have to tough it out just to go through that season.
Yo, it's legit.
I mean, there's not gonna be nothing to bail them out.
Find something. Maybe they're vets, they're stars under there. Maybe they tap into their
maybe they'll get that
past.
Maybe they'll get that Michael Jordan water like in Space Jam.
True.
They're gonna need more in that.
This is a drop for me though.
Yeah, that's a drop.
I don't like the whole circular thing. It looks kind of whatever. It looks like tacky. Very Mickey Mouse, as you would say.
Mickey Mouse-esque.
And that 23 looks childish. Like, I don't know what font that is, but that looks like
it looks
like it's too bubbly.
It looks like something you'll find at Walmart.
Yeah, if you're gonna go with tough together, and you're going with that strong, tough like branding. I feel like the font and the typography that you should have been more tough. And the one thing I'll give it though is I kind of like the little carbon fiber design pattern that they put on the sides with the red. You see that? Yeah, but
yes, sir,
it's just nah. And then we go back to Oakland.
Last but not least,
what we're talking about.
We are going back. We are going back in time where things about Golden State was believe.
True, you know, and it goes with their slogan: "Believe in the Bay." It's funny. It's like it's an Oakland jersey. They're throwing it back, but then the slogan "Believe in the Bay," and they're like pushing still. Hey, but, you know, we're in the Bay now. So I think that was kind of funny. I know a lot of fans have strong emotions about this move and how they represent it.
I might not be from Oakland, but the first thing that reminds me of is when I saw Baron Davis kill it and dunk on AK-47, and that's what got people like, you know, hyped.
That was the original beard. Before the Harden, the beard nickname, that was the beard.
That was the beard. That was the Poppy beard.
Right, and he led some miraculous comebacks and
I think
playoffs performances.
I think that was the last time that Baron Davis was relevant.
True.
In his career.
But this this jersey for me is a drop. I like it. I get the representation, but for me, the aesthetics, like, it's not enough. I don't love this color combo. I like the Oakland thing and with the arrow, whatever, because you know, like their old logo. But nah, it's just, and that Rakuten, like, it just doesn't fit. It's not dope in my opinion.
This can go one or two ways.
Design-wise.
Like real NBA fans that know about that era, that have that, like, you know, in their brain
for like nostalgia,
that's a must cop.
Yeah,
however, if you're a casual that doesn't know about that history, then
or you don't care about that history, it's like, and that's how I'm coming about.
Then if you don't care about it, man,
like, it's cool history, but it's like, nah, just don't. Hopefully, they do something different next year.
I feel, guys, but
hey, get Clay back. Ooh,
yes, sir. But you guys let us know. You know what you guys think. We appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know.
Tune in for part 3.
Part 3, as you guys already know, Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. Catch us on Insta, Twitter, TikTok, or that same handle.
Check out our old jersey videos down below in the description or comments somewhere. And and part 1 is probably at the end screen.
All that good stuff. We'll catch you guys soon. But for now,
take care.
Later.